My name is Neil, and today we are experiencing some technical difficulties. We will return you back to your regular station in a few minutes. Sorry about the long delay. We will now return you to the Hanukkah Show. Hi, I'm Joan Paris, and welcome to the Hanukkah Show. Today we'll talk about Hanukkah foods, songs, games, and more. But first, let's find out about some gifts.
When do you get gifts?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I get a gift every night.
When do you get gifts?
Me? I'm kind of in a hurry. Is this going to take long?
No, not at all.
I get them all on the first night. Good. Is that right? Good. Gotta go. Someone want to help me with these groceries?
When do you get gifts?
I get them all on the last night, and I also give them on the last night.
Now is someone gonna help?
Along with gifts, there are also some great Hanukkah songs, like I Had a Little Dreidel or my favorite, Ma Otsur. But on the dreidel subject, there are many different kinds of dreidels. There's the little plastic ones. Whoa, they're okay sometimes, not all the time though. The wooden ones, which spin really great. And the big ones that open up and you can put candy in. Anything else about dreidels? Oh yeah, this is the history of dreidel. Dreidel began when Antiochus forbade the Jews to study Torah. Groups of boys who had memorized the entire Torah would secretly study together until they heard the footsteps of the Syrian soldiers. Then they would quickly pull out the dreidel and pretend to be playing games. So that's how it started. Okay, here we are in a kitchen, as you can see, and we're going to learn how to make latkes. There you go.
Hi, I'm Belinda's I just unplugged the mic, so I reconnected. You hear me now? Okay. Everybody knows that you enjoy potato pancakes, better known as latkes, around Hanukkah time. And I'm sure you know why, because potato latkes are fried in oil. And oil is symbolic of the oil of the miracle of the Hanukkah menorah. Anyway, we also, by the way, did you know, traditionally eat other fried foods like donuts, things like that, because they were also fried in oil. Anyway, when you make potato pancakes, there are two ways of making them. One is to buy them from the supermarket and fry them, which I have been known to do on many occasions, or you can make them from scratch. It's pretty easy to make them, actually. What you do is you peel a potato, and then you cut them in pieces, and you put them in a food processor, because we live in 1992, and the food processor cuts them into fine slivers. And once you take the slivered potatoes, put them in a bowl, and you do the same thing with a little bit of onion. And the onion also gets slivered up, and you add that to the potatoes that have been all sliced up real fine in the food processor. And you put an egg in, and you put some flour, not too much, just enough to give it some consistency, and some pepper or salt or whatever other seasoning you like. And then you mix it all up so it's nice and smooth, and you take a skillet or an electric frying pan if you're lucky enough to have one, but we don't. And you make sure that the oil in the skillet is very hot. Now, this is something you should do with a parent's assistance because we don't want anybody under the age of 21 to be around hot oil alone. The way you test that the oil is hot enough is if you put a little drop of water in the oil, it should spurt, and that tells it's hot. And Melinda's getting tired holding the camera. Anyway, once the oil is hot, you take a tablespoon of the pancake mixture, put it in the hot oil, and let it fry. And it doesn't take so long. It sort of solidifies around the edges, just like a regular pancake. And once that happens, you turn over the pancake, and then the second side always takes a little less time. And once the second side is done, you put it on a plate with paper toweling underneath it to get rid of some of the excess oil. And after that, after you make all your pancakes, you serve them on plates, and everybody eats them and enjoys them a lot. That's how you make potato pancakes for Hanukkah.
Next time on the Hanukkah Show, we'll hear about some stories and books about Hanukkah. But that's all for now. Bye.